Hey guys, I actually wanted to just do a quick follow-up on at a part 2 to what I'll call the Las Vegas oddities. But check this out. On this is a little bit old news, but for those of you that aren't aware, on Sunday, September 10th, someone posted on 4chan this image. Just a meme. False flag warning systems, global threat level red, threat danger imminent. And it's kind of like a bait thread, what you'd call a bait thread, just trying to distract people and have them bullshit and circle jerk over a bunch of nonsense, right? So here's the date, September 10th, and here's the responses. What's tomorrow? Every tomorrow, But this is the interesting thing. This guy posted immediately after, and he signs his name as John. He says, look, I feel bad for some of you on this website, so I'll let you in on a little secret. If you live in Las Vegas or Henderson, stay inside tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. There are large groups of people. Also, if you see 3 black vans parked next to each other, immediately leave the area. You're welcome. Someone responded, I live in Las Vegas. What are you saying? Should I leave my home armed to the teeth? John posts back, just stay away. Go to Arizona if you can. They won't bother you in Arizona. Referencing some specific type of enemy with the they there. John posts again, to clarify, I won't be doing anything to harm anyone. I'm not a killer and I never will be. So that's... Alright, so... of course, that was September 10th, and he warned about the next day, which would be September 11th. Now, you could say that, how does that have anything to do with the, Las Vegas shooting, right? It's interesting that he had predicted some type of high casualty incident happening in Las Vegas just, shy of a month away. Now, and he didn't even just say tomorrow. He's going to say that they're going to do it sometime soon. He doesn't know exactly when, and that's key here because it happened shortly after, shy of a month. Now, John says, it's called the High Incident Project. They want to make the American public think that places with extremely high security aren't safe. They are trying to create more regulations. You will see laws proposed within the next few years to put up more metal detectors and other security devices. Media and politicians will be saying places with lots of police need even more police. I can't guarantee anything will happen tomorrow, but Las Vegas is on their minds. Damn. All right. Lastly, if their plan is successful, the state of Nevada will pass a law in the future making all casinos have mandatory metal detectors and backscatter machines. Soon after, a federal law will be passed to put these machines in universities, high schools, federal buildings, you name it. OSI Systems and Chertoff are the main producers of these machines. Sometime around 2020, Chertoff and OSI will merge into a single company. After they merge, the owners will sell off all their stock and make billions in profit. Mr. Chertoff has been in contact with Sheldon Adelson. Mr. Adelson will become a huge sponsor of these machines, and he will be the first to put them in his casinos when the law passes. This is my last message for now. Don't expect me to return anytime soon. John. So, could be complete bullshit, but it's highly specific. However, people write fiction novels, right? It's just interesting that he says Las Vegas is on their minds. It might happen tomorrow, but quite honestly, he just knows that it's going to happen and Las Vegas is on their minds. And less than a month later, America's worst mass shooting takes place. And even more interestingly, guests scanned at the Wynn Inn, glimpse of Las Vegas's future. Guards inspected visitors' bags at casino entrance after attack. We have to start thinking like the Secret Service. An entrance to the Wynn Resort in Las Vegas on Monday afternoon. Guards scanned visitors with metal detector wands and inspected their bags, creating a 10-minute wait to get inside. The new security protocol put in place after Sunday's mass shooting nearby is likely to become the norm on the Strip and possibly beyond. Right. Okay, so this is an October 3rd article. So the feelings and emotions of Las Vegas is still fresh in the minds of everybody. And this makes sense, right? I don't see anything necessarily suspicious about this happening, especially immediately after the shooting, but it is interesting regarding John's posts, the specificity of the location as well as the general time frame within a month, and he nailed it. And it's fascinating that this is a possibility, let alone take a look at who sold off shares regarding the Mandalay Bay and other, other of these peoples. I'd say start with the names down here, Sheldon Adelson and them as well. I just do not have the time to go into them. And John, it's interesting though to know, his name is John, and John, what a very basic name. But what about the John Beelman that was a murder-suicide up in Rochester, New York? Now, John Beelman was, they're calling this, as debunked because it started with the unaccounted for charger that was found in Stephen Paddock's hotel room. Now, apparently there was a charger found in his hotel room that did not have an accompanying phone to go along with it, which indicated perhaps that there is a second shooter or more than one shooter other than Paddock. Now, there's articles clarifying it's since been cleared up, and they've identified all the chargers with all the respective phones to go along with it. But it is interesting, if there is any chance at all, right, that this guy is related to the poster that warned us about Las Vegas. Key witness in Las Vegas shooting kills self and daughter following FBI raid. A key witness in the Las Vegas massacre has killed himself and his disabled daughter in a horrific murder-suicide shortly after the FBI raided his home. John Beelman was wanted for questioning by federal agents in connection to the shooting. So, little to go on in terms of this being John that posted, and who's to say that that's even legitimate at all, the post. So we're going on two sort of what flimsy foundations, but this is the whole idea. You have to explore every avenue and be willing to entertain these ideas. And I don't want people to turn off this video and simply have consumed it and move on to the next one. I'd prefer you guys to end up looking into Sheldon Adelson. Like, I'm not going to talk about them right this moment just because I'm promoting the idea of crowdsourced information, the collective hive mind contributing to a greater cause here, So, looking into John Beelman, could this be him here? Rochester, New York, works at General Motors, experienced multi-dimensional engineer with a successful track record in product design, program management, injection molding, or what about this? Is this the same person? So this is some of the interests here or involvements. Storage Battery Systems, LLC, which is interesting because charger. What are they talking about in regards to storage battery systems and who are they? But interestingly, even more interestingly, is John Beelman. If this, again, is the same John Beelman, his connection with Ultralife Corporation. So what's Ultralife Corporation? Well, if you just give me one moment, I'm going to go ahead and go check that out. I didn't have it prepared, so I apologize. So I'm typing this in. It's just going to be a basic search here, just Ultralife Corporation. Let me see their website. What do they do? What are they about? Who's involved with them? What are their affiliations? How big are they? Are they a big company? Are they a small company? Let's take a look. Again, we don't have direct, solid evidence that John Beelman is the same John Beelman, or if his house was even raided and the murder-suicide was because of Las Vegas. But let's take a look. Ultralife. Ultralife is a leading provider of critical power solutions and communication systems to customers around the world and across multiple industries. Industries we serve: government and defense. There it is. Okay. All right. So there again, once again, even when exploring an avenue that may not be factual or proven correct in the end, we still get led to an intelligence agency, government, and defense contracting position. All right? So I just wanted to demonstrate that to you all in a video that was going to start out short, but instead turned into a little chunk there. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the night, and I'll talk to you guys later on. Bye.